Did you know that your country's culture could be the secret behind its economic success or failure? While we often hear about how government policies and market forces shape economies, there's a deeper, less talked about force at play: culture. In this video, we'll explore the surprising ways that cultural practices and beliefs influence economic systems around the world. Cultural attitudes toward work can dramatically shape a country's economic output. Take Japan, for example, where the term karoshi means death from overwork. Here, a strong cultural emphasis on hard work and long hours has driven economic productivity, but at a high personal cost. In contrast, countries like Denmark prioritize work-life balance, with shorter work weeks and more leisure time. Despite working fewer hours, these countries often rank high in productivity and economic performance. How can two such different cultural attitudes lead to economic success? It turns out that a nation's approach to work can directly influence everything from GDP to individual well-being. How people spend their money is deeply rooted in culture. In China, there's a strong cultural emphasis on status, which often leads to a preference for luxury goods. This consumer behavior has created a booming market for high-end products, fueling economic growth. On the other hand, Germans are known for their frugality, often prioritizing savings over spending. This conservative approach impacts everything from the domestic economy to the global markets, as Germany remains a significant exporter. The cultural mindset toward money can either drive consumption, boosting the economy, or encourage saving, creating financial stability. So, does your culture make you a spender or a saver? Family dynamics play a critical role in economic behavior. In family-oriented cultures like those in India and Italy, financial decisions are often made collectively, with an emphasis on supporting extended family members. This approach can affect savings rates, investments, and even the types of businesses that thrive. Family-owned businesses are more common, and there is a stronger emphasis on passing wealth and property down through generations. In contrast, more individualistic cultures may focus on personal wealth accumulation and independent financial decisions. Religious beliefs can significantly influence economic activities. In Muslim-majority countries, Islamic banking principles which prohibit interest shape the entire financial system. These principles affect everything from personal savings to large-scale investments, creating an economy that operates differently from those in the West. Similarly, countries with strong religious influences may see spending patterns aligned with religious holidays and practices, impacting sectors like retail and tourism. Cultural attitudes toward risk and failure are key drivers of innovation. In the United States, the startup culture encourages risk-taking and views failure as a stepping stone to success. This mindset has led to Silicon Valley's dominance in tech innovation. In contrast, some cultures view failure negatively, discouraging individuals from taking the risks necessary for entrepreneurship. Israel, known as the startup nation, also embraces a culture of innovation, partly due to its societal values and government support. How does your culture view risk and failure, and how does this shape the economy? The level of trust people place in their institutions can make or break an economy. Scandinavian countries like Sweden and Norway rank high in trust and low in corruption, leading to robust public services and a strong welfare state. In contrast, in countries where corruption is more prevalent, economic development can be stifled as resources are siphoned off and trust in public institutions diminishes. This lack of trust can lead to a preference for informal economies and a reluctance to pay taxes, ultimately hindering economic growth. Culture is an invisible hand that shapes economies in profound ways. It's not just about policies or market forces. It's about how people work, spend, save, and engage with society. From the collective decision-making of family-oriented cultures to the risk-taking mindset of startup nations, the impact of culture on the economy is both powerful and far-reaching. So, next time you think about your country's economy, consider the cultural forces at play. They might just be the key to understanding the bigger picture.